Hello everyone, welcome to another day of the challenge. So today again I will be using prep model. That is, I'll start with the point, give my opinion over there. Then I will give reason behind it, followed by an example, and again repeating the point that I concluded at the beginning. So I'll start with it. First topic for today is digital privacy a realistic expectation? No, I don't think it is realistic application because digitally getting the privacy, you don't know who there would be some software or malwares, we can say, who are harming your mobile, where hacker can access your camera or they can record anything that you are doing in front of your phone, or maybe if you are chatting. So just for an example, there has been implementation of one application in India where government is accessing the phone, and that it would allow government to track the chats and other private details of the individual users. Though it was marketed in a way that it is going to improve the privacy of the people, but somehow we all know in our minds that it is not something which is going to bring the privacy, but maybe it will harm the privacy of people. It is going to compromise it. So expecting digital privacy using giving access to the people who can actually see your chats or things you are using different applications. The owner of that application can definitely look at those things that you are doing or chatting with anyone. So digitally you are making yourself vulnerable, though the owner of certain application like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, they would be realistic in a way that they don't uh, get into the way of privacy of people, and they try to maintain it. But there are certain hackers who would hack these systems and pull out personal data of people, like it happened a couple of years back, where Facebook's database data was compromised and personal picture of people was leaked, which was not supposed to be done. So I think it is realistic. It is not at all a realistic application, and it should be kept in mind that we should be displaying ourselves digitally in a way that we would do publicly, so some privacy will be maintained in that manner. Okay, next phrase for today is, should violent video games be banned for minors? I believe yes. I think this topic is getting repeated. I did yesterday. So I'll quickly move on to the next one. Should AI be given legal personhood? No, I don't think at all it should be given personhood any in a legal manner. So what does it mean? Let's start with that. It is simply maybe you can generate Aadhaar card for any person who is generated through AI, who is digital person. Like in certain organization, they have created chatbot, and they have named that particular chatbot in a way or in a personalized manner, so that people come and talk to it like a person only. So legalizing that AI generated person would mean that you are giving Aadhaar card to it, you are giving an identity to that person, so which is not going to be very helpful, or it may be used in many disharmful manner. If they are giving same identity as human being, it will create chaos in the world. It will become very difficult to look at an ID and see whether it is AI person or a real person. So that is something which no nation want to see. It will definitely increase or boost illegal activities like drug dealing, or maybe illegal transactions like hawala and all. So I still believe that AI should not be given legal personhood. Okay, next phrase for today is, Should celebrities be held to higher moral standard? Yes, I definitely believe that celebrities should be held to higher moral standards, because being a celebrity, people would be looking up to them. People would want to follow the hairstyle that their hero or heroine is using or having. They would want to follow the same lifestyle, being it health wise or physically or mentally. They would want to follow their celebrities. But if celebrities are taking actions like drinking alcohol in public or smoking in public, that would show or misguide the new generation coming in who doesn't know the difference between good or bad. For them, celebrity is just someone who they admire, so they would want to copy each and every aspect of that celebrity. So they will come when they will when the new generation will simply start smoking just because their celebrity did so. So it has to be kept in mind to keep the new generation healthy and build their basis very strong. It becomes important that celebrity identify themselves with higher standards and maintain it whether they are in movies or in public places, so that people can learn good things from them and not bad ones. Okay, next phrase, and I believe let's do it for last one for today using prep model. Should countries have open borders? No, I don't think countries should have open borders, but let's try to take it to another direction and see what happens if countries have open borders. So, to make that possible, I will have to change my opinion first. So, yeah, it would be a good thing if countries have open borders. See, borders is the only place where people are afraid that people or soldiers from another nation will enter into a country and attack us. But if that fear is removed, if that pathway or gateway is removed, good or possible good reasons or good results could be observed as well. For example, let's say India and Pakistan. This is just a hypothesis, I am not suggesting anything. Let's say if borders are removed and it is open borders now, people can walk here and there in whatever way they want. Initial years, it would mean that Pakistanis, or they, as they want to call themselves, maybe terrorist group who want to acquire Kashmir from India and harm India just because of that particular land. So they would be coming in and start showing, it will be difficult for India as well in the initial years to track them and make it possible that bad things doesn't happen in those particular states. But what if after a couple of years, when they are done fighting and India is able to counter attack them every time and they doesn't win, they will feel that if we are able to cross the border, let's do something which is helpful for both nation and not just fight simply for particular piece of land. So that would be very interesting to see how that transition happens. It may or may not happen, but it is up to us and them if we are able to make it. Trades would be easier, and as borders are open now, there would not be any need of illegal transfer of goods from here and there. So very strict channels are developed, which I have seen in multiple movies, like channels for drug transport or drug merchandise from Pakistan to India. So there would not be any need of any strict or hidden pathways. People can simply use normal roads, so it will also become easier for tracking agencies like CIA or maybe Indian police. They would come in and able to track that easily, because no mastermind is putting their head into this thing now, as the borders are open, and they would simply transport it through border without any hesitation. But yeah, this all whatever I have said, it is just a hypothesis. I don't believe that in a couple of years the thing would settle down and there would be no harm to people. But those 2 years can take both the nations way back to 20-25 years, and it will be very difficult to bounce back into the normal situation which we are in now at the moment. So yeah, borders are there for some reason, but who would know what could happen if we open up the borders? Okay, so I believe that is all